Hello to my people. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. Just popping in again, just about a quick video. Definitely let me know down in the comments how many days, weeks, or months you've been going no contact, gang, gang, gang. But just to hop into it, this is just a little quick video about no contact. Because I think when this discard immediately happens, we honestly are like, I think everybody felt this though. Like, we felt like, man, I don't want to go no contact. Like, what if, like, I don't know. I think we just hadn't fully accepted it, because they're technically with someone else, but, they leave it so sad, and a lot of us do not want to go no contact. Like, no contact is literally the lamest answer. Like, I just remember watching videos and like, are you serious? Like, I knew that I didn't want to talk to the person, but I just couldn't believe, like, this person that I've had all these detailed conversations with, how we've talked about like all of this. We even talked about, the cheating. Like, if he wanted to leave, just let me know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or either way, like, you know what I'm saying? We would just had a really open dialogue, and I didn't understand why that the person couldn't tell me like, hey, I don't want to be with you or whatever. But I guess, whatever. But it's not like we had like a bad communication. Like, you could have just said it. Like, like, that would have made it better, the way that they drag it out. But they want to do that, y'all. That's all planned. But, yeah, so my advice, and this is in hindsight, because, like I said, when this first happened, and all these daggone coaches on here talking about do no contact, I was really about to block all of them. But, you know what? I'm going to be for real with y'all, because I won't try to do it. I'm going to be honest. That is honestly the only way. And the reason why is your attention to this person, your admiration, just everything you brought to the table that they like pretty much, enjoyed, is what keeps them going. And a lot of times when they discard us, it's because they don't have control over us like they want to, or as deeply as they want to. Or potentially they may feel like, they've already gotten what they thought they could get from us. It could be a lot of different scenarios, but pretty much, no contact is the only way. And the reason why is because when you do no contact, there's nothing else coming from you. Like, there'll be no more actions coming from you. And, the narc does all the stupid stuff, but they're very weak, and they're a coward, and, they're Satan's bastard, so, they're coming, with their tail in between their legs, they just are not a secure person. So when you go no contact, they really don't like that. And they also look at us like we're like a possession of theirs. So, going no contact is like a direct, narcissistic injury due to the fact that they think they control us. So for you to go no contact and not, like, they can't even go look at your page or anything, that upsets them. And honestly, they will go from basically not really even caring, barely, because they think they got you. When they do the discard, they think they have hurt you enough where they will be able to come back, because you'll want answers as to why they went about whatever or whatever. That's what they're expecting. But when you go no contact, you are tearing up the factory, and you're shutting it down, and you're not letting them know what the hell is going on. This is all a game kind of to the narcissist. I mean, because, it feels like a game, when we come out of the discard, the way that they completely just act like we are just completely not good enough and all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This person just begging, crying, begging, sobbing, snot nose, all that, trying to be with us. And then now they trying to act like they're too good, or I don't know what they're doing. But y'all know how they be acting. And all of that is fake. That's a part of that grandiose, performance that they love to do so much. And pretty much, we know that if you've really been with a narc, a narc is extremely insecure. That's why they have to play the cards they play. They cannot, they love to be in relationships with people that are responsible for them. Even if they're a grown person, They just act stupid, and they also intentionally don't try to elevate too high to be able to still get like a doormat to be able to do everything for them and then feel okay with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just stupid. Like a narc will literally not even trying to be successful because they want to always have a reason to be dependent on someone. It's like that goes hand in hand with just the way that they act and the attention, and eventually the relationship honestly starts turning into a relationship almost like their mom, and I honestly think that's when they start cheating on you. But they be cheating the whole time. Let me not try to act like they have a specific time. Like, nah, not really. But they do that to you. They turn the relationship into a mother and child or just a parent to child relationship, because as an adult you should not have to be responsible, for the other person. Like, that's a lot, and that's why I'm glad. If you guys are no contact, you guys are on fire. You feel me? Because they're weirdos. Like, when you take a step back from all this stuff and you really look at what it was, they are so bizarre, y'all. But just to get back on topic, so when you go no contact, they don't like that, and it's very irritating, and it's likely to cause a narcissistic injury. Also, please do not, please be advised that there is no end for a narc. Narcissists will go really far to basically prove points. They honestly are so sick in the head that they will put themselves in harm's way if it's something that would cause you, great harm, or it would hurt you. There's a saying that, a narc will cut off their nose to spite their face. Like, that's how sick they are, though. That's 100%. They are not intelligent. Don't come over here looking for no intelligence, because that is the nowhere to be found. No results found, literally. But when you go no contact, pretty much, you irritate the narc, and it's likely that will cause a narcissistic injury. Due to you being no contact, they don't, like we've talked about in some of my other videos with them having black and white thinking, they are looking at you as black, and of course the new supply is white. Now, the negative feelings that they have to black, because black has pissed them off, on top of the fact that they already have to act like they hate you to make it make sense in their head that things that they're doing to you that you don't deserve. You feel me? And basically, when you do that, they now don't have a person to put that negative energy to. Also, prior to you doing, well, not even prior to you doing no contact, but this is the setup. You were dumped for this other person to be moved in, but they're coming back. That's why they did not give you any closure. Okay? So when they that's their plan. So if you go no contact, they cannot complete the plan that they have plotted out. You have ruined it. Because how are they gonna, that means that they're gonna feel negative regardless, and they don't have time to get, they may have level C, D, E, whatever. They may have some other level supply, but they have already set you up for the trap. You are the best candidate for this position. They've already dated you. You got, they've hurt you. They try to control you with pain. You are the person for it. So if you go no contact and they're in a new relationship and you are pissing them off because you're going no contact, they get a narcissistic injury, and they can't even spew that negativity to you to be able to be nice to the new supply. They now are going to have to take the negative energy that they knew that they were fine with going to you. They have to give it to the new supply now, and they don't want to do that, because the quicker they start doing that, that's when the relationship starts ending. So when you do that, you ruin their relationship. And also, there's a lot of narc relationships where the new supply, sometimes she or he can be another narcissist, and they just want to be a part of something, making somebody else feel some type of way. That's it. They both weak, just insecure. Just a lot of times you'll see that. So when you go no contact and that is the case, usually the relationship will end very soon. I would not watch their social medias at all. When you go no contact, you have to completely disengage, and that is also you saying like, I will never seek them, like, at all. I'm completely moving forward. You're blocked. It is whatever. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much they start taking it out on New Supply. And usually that'll cause a rift, and they'll probably end up going to another supply, or they may try to double back, maybe. I don't know, because you've pissed them off, so they might, they're weak and really just like a skittish little punk. So people like that, they don't ever forget nothing you do. Like if you hurt their feelings or like anything like that, it takes them a really long time to like get over it. Or it's possible that they never get over it, honestly. So that, you caused them that narcissistic injury and they haven't spoke to you since that. So they probably will reach out. They got to try to get some get back. So this is why when you go no contact, like, let that be that. You know what I'm saying? You saying no to this individual, you're saying no to Satan when you say no to a narc. So, like, please don't feel bad for, like, not talking to them or not responding to them. If they do try to reach out to you, that is really, honestly, the best option. I don't know how bad you guys, discard went, but there are people that, went mental. I've honestly heard of people that had to go to the hospital. And I've also heard of people, committing suicide, because of how they set people up, it's zero consideration. People have a life inside, not inside their mind, but people have a life that's already been played out before you even meet them. So to be someone that goes out here and intentionally tries to get close to someone to add more injury to that individual, I mean, you never know what's already was a build up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody walks around and tells you all their business and what they think and how they're feeling and what is going on in their head. A lot of people have a lot of stuff going on. Everybody has trauma. Everybody has went through something. So to intentionally go out your way to add that to somebody, and you went out your way to try to be really close with that person, that's not good. And it's just, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's a nasty person. And that's a person that is really stupid, because the way the world is set up, whatever you do is what you get. So, I mean, I guess if you think I think the narcs are so stupid that they probably think that's funny. Like, I'm so naughty and stupid. They're just really dumb, and their lives usually, reflect that, honestly. But yeah, just go no contact. Pretty much they're going to start walling out on the New Supply, and then that's when the mask drops, and then it's time to go get a new one, and they may double back on you. But like I said, you guys, you have all this information, like, you don't need them. Like, you saying no to them if they come back, not even, honestly, I wouldn't even tell them no. I'm just saying for you to not engage at all with it, because they're a waste of your time. You know what I'm saying? You're a valuable person. You're not a person with a, disorder that makes you hurt people around you that care about you the most. You know what I'm saying? You treat them bad, but treat strangers good, and you're constantly, you really like to torment people. That's really what you're about. You know what I'm saying? You're not that. You know what I'm saying? So your life is perfectly fine. They know that when they left you, they try to leave you and do this trauma thing because they try to control us through pain. But when you leave a real one like that, it's over. Let that be that. You too real to be trying to follow up behind somebody that's like going to the store and saying, like, I want these toys, but make sure you give me all the defective ones. Like, that's just like, they are not, they have zero value, so you're not losing anything by never talking to them again. But for them, they know your value, even when they try to act like they don't. And a lot of times y'all think that if they don't hoover you right away, like, I don't know, I think you guys kind of feel insecure about it a little bit, but understand how embarrassing it is for them to go to this person, and then, y'all know they do the fantasy thing, where they create an image of who you are, but you're really not that. And then one day they finally just see you for the regular human person you've always been the whole time, and then they start, like, disliking you and not liking you as much. They're so dumb. So eventually that's going to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being with a narc is being with someone that anybody can be with. And they have no value. And I normally would never say that about nobody because that's just a lot. But they don't. You're not missing out on anything. Definitely so say for instance, which I don't recommend going back to them because it's so much deeper than just the actions that they do. Like I really honestly think they have a demon in them. Like I think they're demons basically. But say you do want them back. They're not coming back if you don't go no contact. It's just straight up. That's just what it is. Because if you don't go no contact to them, you look like, it's like, I don't know if y'all ever experienced this, but I don't want something that everybody gotten touched on or been around or been on or just like, it's like, you don't look appealing. You look like someone that is not appealing to them when you try to still have contact with them because they know everything that they've done to us, y'all. Like, I know it's so crazy because they do the craziest stuff to us, but they are aware of all of that. You know, and it's crazy for us to just still be trying to even talk to them. They even know that. And that's why a lot of y'all, people will try to reach out with, excuse me, people will try to reach out to them after the discard and they play them dust basically. And then you feel bad. But that's an ego trick to them because they know that they've done wrong to you. Like, they know they've wronged you. They know they haven't been right to you the whole relationship. They know that. So for you to try to talk to them, even though they're the scum of the earth, they're not appealed by that. They don't find you appealing because they're like, ew. Like, they know that what they've done to us, and they also know that you shouldn't even be trying to talk to them due to that shit. So you're not missing nothing, so don't be so pressed to talk to them. Stop and think in your brain, I think because you think you like them, you think they have value. That's not true. I can like a piece of grass outside. That don't mean that it has value. I can like a butterfly. I mean, butterflies are beautiful, no shade to the butterflies, but they don't have value. Like, you know what I'm saying? There is no value of it. They don't bring, and then also, like, they don't have no value. They are remedial. They use sex as something to, like, they withhold sex and, like, pleasure to certain points. Like, they just, like, they are doing all that. And then, okay, so they already got all that going on. But then they also are someone that is basically keeps karma coming in their life. Because they're always doing messed up stuff. So you're with them, messing around with them, trying to communicate with them, and then you get their karma that has nothing to do with you. They just are all around dead. I just feel like, honestly, go no contact. There's no reason not to, especially if there was somebody else. They've gone no contact with you. We all know what they're doing. Like, go no contact. I mean, you're not the defective product. They are. And if they, you shouldn't want to ever talk to them, and they are going to come back, but they're not coming back until you guys go no contact. It's really no other answer other than going no contact, honestly. And in no contact, you will heal and you will, feel better at the end, but you need to hurry up and start it, because also another thing, the more you keep yourself wide open for the narc, the longer you actually are keeping the relationship open with them and that other person, because a lot of times it's not built on nothing but to bring you back. So when you still keep yourself open, they don't even care. They probably stay with them for a very long time because you won't go away. Like, that honestly can't. Y'all got to stop thinking y'all don't have value. Y'all actually do have value, but you've been trying to, this person know what they've done to you, and you're still trying to communicate with them. That turns them off. Even though they know they did it, that turns them off. They look at you a certain way, like you're not valuable, basically, because they know what they've done to you. You know it, and you're still trying to communicate with them. They think that's crazy. So you shouldn't even want to talk to them. And you only know what they've done, and you see it. Imagine all the stuff they've probably done. We don't know nothing about it. Go no contact. It's going to help you mentally completely. And your awareness is going to heighten. I started feeling that about, I honestly felt it every day. I started feeling better after I went no contact. And then I'm going to be honest, a big milestone to the 3rd month mark, I could tell that I felt a lot better than I felt when I first started it. It was a pretty good jump. Now from the first day to 6 months, I felt really good. I had lost maybe 60 pounds, and, I started taking pictures of myself again, really just getting into me. Um, Started eating a lot healthier, you know, doing great. And then, to now I feel the same. I feel great, and it's getting better and better every day. Also, like, I think that I honestly have started to attract different types of people as well. That's also something that I never really thought was going to happen like that, but yeah. So it's all about your frequency. You can't have a narc around you and have a high frequency. They have no value. So you're not losing anything by not wanting to deal with them or not dealing with them. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end that out. Shout out to everybody that's no contact. You go so hard. Oh my god. You got it, man. Oh my goodness. And also another thing before I go, if the narcissist does try to reach out to you and no contact, definitely ignore them and block them. Okay? And I know that sounds like, dang, like what? Like yeah, go ahead and ignore them and block them, because I'm gonna be honest, when they come back, you are getting punished. Okay? If you try to communicate with them and talk to them, sometimes they will actually come back, hit you up, you respond, and then they never respond back. Don't fool with them, because they're coming with games. They have no value. You're not gaining nothing from communicating with them. Block them and delete it. I'm gonna keep it real. Even if you go no contact, if the narcissists really want to reach out to you, they're gonna find a way. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you. Are you wanting to still communicate with someone that has tried to destroy you? Because that's immature. You know. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here, you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Definitely let me know in